Are you ready to unlock the secrets to a more fulfilling and vibrant life? Today, we're thrilled to explore a topic that holds the key to enhancing your well-being as you age. The 11 mistakes to avoid in old age, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Imagine living with greater peace, purpose, and joy, no matter your age. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers profound insights into living virtuously and maintaining balance and tranquility. These teachings are especially powerful as we navigate the later stages of life, guiding us toward a healthy, meaningful, and rewarding old age. Whether you're approaching this stage yourself or supporting loved ones, this video is packed with valuable insights to help you thrive. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this enlightening journey together. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and life-enhancing content. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue bringing you valuable insights. Let's dive in. First mistake, neglecting health. The first mistake may be neglecting our health, a vital aspect of living a virtuous and fulfilling life. As we navigate through the journey of life, it's crucial to understand that while many external factors are beyond our control, the care we give to our bodies is something we can and indeed must manage. This isn't just about physical well-being. It's about nurturing our entire being, mind, body, and spirit. Today, let's explore how maintaining our health is not only a personal responsibility but a moral duty, deeply rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism. Health is more than just the absence of disease. It's a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. The Stoics believe that caring for our health is a moral obligation because it enables us to live life to its fullest potential. By nurturing our bodies, we cultivate virtues such as self-discipline and perseverance, which are essential for a life of tranquility and purpose. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and mental stimulation are not just physical activities. They are practices that enhance mental clarity and emotional resilience. As we age, these habits become even more critical, helping us maintain cognitive function and emotional stability. Neglecting our health can lead to chronic diseases, reduced physical capabilities, and mental decline. These outcomes not only affect our quality of life, but also our ability to engage with the world meaningfully. By prioritizing health, we prevent these issues and ensure that we remain active participants in our own lives. Health requires self-control, a virtue highly valued by the Stoics. This means making conscious choices about what we eat, how we move, and how we think. By exercising self-control, we strengthen our ability to resist unhealthy temptations and make decisions that align with our long-term well-being. Perseverance is another virtue that is nurtured through health practices. Sticking to a regular exercise routine or a balanced diet requires commitment and resilience. These qualities not only improve our physical health, but also prepare us to face life's challenges with greater fortitude. Our health also affects our social interactions. When we feel good physically and mentally, we are more likely to engage positively with others. This enhances our relationships and contributes to a supportive social network, which is vital for emotional health. As we age, maintaining health becomes even more important. It allows us to enjoy our later years with vitality and joy. By taking care of our health, we ensure that we can continue to pursue our passions and contribute to our communities. Incorporating healthy habits into our daily routine doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small. Choose nutritious foods, find physical activities you enjoy, and engage in mental exercises that challenge and inspire you. We all face obstacles in maintaining our health, whether it's time constraints, lack of motivation, or physical limitations. By acknowledging these barriers and finding creative solutions, we can overcome them and stay committed to our health goals. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who value health can provide motivation and support. Whether it's joining a fitness group or participating in community activities, being part of a health-conscious community can reinforce our commitment to well-being. Regularly reflecting on our health journey helps us stay on track. Celebrate small victories and learn from setbacks. This reflection not only boosts our motivation, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves. By prioritizing our health, we set an example for future generations. We show that living a life of virtue and purpose is possible at any age. This legacy of health and well-being is a gift we can pass on to those we love. For example, consider someone who decides to incorporate a daily walk into their routine. This simple act not only improves cardiovascular health, but also provides mental clarity and emotional uplift. Over time, this habit can lead to a more active lifestyle, better social interactions, and a greater sense of purpose, illustrating how small changes can have profound impacts on our overall well-being. Second mistake: living in the past. Have we ever caught ourselves ensnared in the intricate web of our own history, replaying old memories like a broken record, and wondered why we can't seem to move forward? Let's pause and reflect on how frequently we find ourselves immersed in thoughts of what once was. We might reminisce about past triumphs or dwell on mistakes that linger in our minds. This inclination to live in the past is a universal human experience, yet it can be a formidable obstacle to our happiness and growth. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers with profound insights into resilience and wisdom, remind us that the past is beyond our control. By holding on to it, we risk missing out on the richness of the present moment. When we allow past experiences to dominate our thoughts, we often find ourselves ensnared in a cycle of regret or nostalgia. These emotions, while natural, can obscure our judgment and prevent us from recognizing the opportunities that lie before us. The Stoics encourage us to view the past as a series of lessons rather than a chain that binds us. By doing so, we can transform our past experiences into valuable insights that guide us rather than hinder us. Imagine the liberation that comes with accepting the past for what it is, a collection of moments that have shaped us but do not define us. This acceptance is not about forgetting or dismissing our history. Rather, it's about acknowledging it without letting it dictate our present actions. By embracing this mindset, we open ourselves to the possibility of living more fully in the here and now, where true life unfolds. Living in the present requires us to cultivate mindfulness, a practice that involves being fully engaged with our current experiences. When we focus on the present, we become more attuned to the beauty and complexity of life as it happens. This attentiveness allows us to appreciate the small joys and navigate challenges with a clearer perspective. The Stoics believed that by grounding ourselves in the present, we can achieve a sense of peace and contentment that is not easily shaken by external circumstances. We might ask ourselves, how can we begin to shift our focus from the past to the present? One approach is to practice gratitude. By regularly reflecting on what we are thankful for in our current lives, we can foster a positive outlook that diminishes the power of past regrets. Gratitude helps us recognize the abundance around us, encouraging us to engage with life more fully and joyfully. As we embrace the present, we also become more resilient. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. However, by focusing on the present, we equip ourselves to respond to these challenges with clarity and composure. The Stoics remind us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions. This empowerment comes from living in the moment, where we can make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. Living in the present also enhances our relationships. When we are fully present with others, We listen more deeply and connect more authentically. This presence fosters empathy and understanding, strengthening our bonds and enriching our interactions. By being present, we show others that we value them, creating a space for meaningful connections to flourish. Let's ask ourselves again, are we ready to step out of the shadows of our past and into the light of the present? By doing so, we not only honor the lessons of our history, but also embrace the fullness of life as it unfolds before us. Third mistake: resisting change. The next point is something many people grapple with, especially as we journey through the later stages of life: resisting change. Change is an inescapable part of our existence, and it often seems to accelerate as we age. Whether it's the physical transformations our bodies undergo, the loss of loved ones, or shifts in our daily routines, change can feel overwhelming. Yet the philosophy of Stoicism offers us a powerful lens through which to view these inevitable transitions. Stoicism teaches us to embrace change with a sense of calm and acceptance. It encourages us to focus on what we can control, our reactions and attitudes, rather than the external events themselves. This perspective is liberating because it shifts our energy from resisting the inevitable to cultivating resilience and adaptability. By doing so, we transform change from a source of anxiety into an opportunity for personal growth and renewal. Consider how often we find ourselves clinging to the familiar, even when it no longer serves us. This resistance can stem from fear of the unknown or a desire to hold on to what feels safe. However, by resisting change, we limit our potential for growth and miss out on the richness of new experiences. Stoicism invites us to let go of this resistance and to approach change with curiosity and openness. We can draw strength from within. This inner strength is not about denying the challenges we face, but about acknowledging them and choosing how we respond. By cultivating a flexible mindset, we become more adept at navigating life's transitions. We learn to adapt, to find new ways of being, and to discover aspects of ourselves that we might not have known existed. Embracing change also means recognizing the impermanence of life. Everything is in a constant state of flux, and this realization can be both humbling and empowering. It reminds us to cherish the present moment and to appreciate the beauty in the transient nature of life. By accepting that change is a natural part of our journey, we can find peace in the midst of uncertainty. Change often brings with it new opportunities for connection and understanding. As our circumstances evolve, so too do our relationships and perspectives. We may find ourselves forming deeper bonds with others who are experiencing similar transitions, or we may gain new insights that enrich our understanding of the world. By embracing change, we open ourselves to these possibilities and allow our lives to be enriched in unexpected ways. Fourth mistake: being overwhelmed by emotions. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. This quote by Horace perfectly encapsulates the essence of emotional mastery, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. As we delve into the fourth mistake, being overwhelmed by emotions, let's explore how we can harness the power of our emotions rather than be controlled by them. In our daily lives, emotions like anger, fear, and even excessive joy can sometimes feel like a storm, sweeping us away and clouding our judgment. These intense feelings can lead us to make impulsive decisions that we might later regret. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers us tools to navigate these emotional tempests with grace and composure. It teaches us that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Imagine a moment when anger flares up, perhaps during a disagreement with a loved one or a frustrating situation at work. In such moments, it's easy to let emotions take the driver's seat. However, Stoicism encourages us to pause and reflect. By taking a step back, we can observe our emotions without being swept away by them. This practice of mindfulness allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Emotional resilience is not about suppressing our feelings or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it's about acknowledging them, understanding their roots, and choosing how to act. This approach empowers us to maintain a calm and composed state of mind, even in the most stressful situations. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and stability that is unshaken by external chaos. Consider fear, a powerful emotion that can paralyze us or push us into hasty actions. Stoicism teaches us to confront our fears with courage and rationality. By examining the source of our fear and assessing its validity, we can diminish its power over us. This process not only reduces anxiety, but also enhances our ability to make clear and wise decisions. Similarly, excessive joy, while seemingly positive, can also lead to imbalance. When we become overly attached to fleeting pleasures, we risk losing sight of our long-term goals and values. Stoicism reminds us to find joy in the present moment without becoming dependent on it. This balanced approach allows us to appreciate life's pleasures while staying grounded in our principles. Self-reflection is a vital tool in mastering our emotions. By regularly examining our thoughts and feelings, we gain insight into our emotional patterns and triggers. This awareness helps us anticipate and manage our reactions, fostering emotional intelligence and maturity. Through self-reflection, we learn to navigate life's challenges with wisdom and grace. Fifth mistake: isolating yourself socially. Isolate yourself socially. Yes, it's a tempting mistake we might make when life feels overwhelming or when we believe we need to handle everything on our own. But let's pause and consider the impact of this choice. Human connection is fundamental to our emotional well-being at any age. When we isolate ourselves, we cut off the very support system that can help us navigate life's challenges. When we felt truly connected to others, perhaps during a family gathering, a conversation with a close friend, or even a shared moment with a stranger. These interactions provide us with essential support, joy, and a sense of belonging. The Stoics, wise as they were, understood the importance of community. They taught that human beings are inherently social creatures, and engaging with others enriches our lives in countless ways. We practice virtues like kindness and empathy. We learn to see the world through different perspectives, which broadens our understanding and deepens our compassion. Studies consistently show that those with strong social networks experience better mental health and live longer, happier lives. This isn't just about having a large number of acquaintances. It's about cultivating meaningful relationships that nurture and sustain us. Even in our digital age, where virtual connections are just a click away, maintaining meaningful connections remains crucial to our overall well-being. We can use technology to enhance our relationships, but it should never replace the warmth of a face-to-face conversation or the comfort of a shared silence. Let's challenge ourselves to reach out, to engage, and to be present with those around us. Whether it's joining a community group, calling a friend, or simply smiling at a neighbor, these small acts of connection can have a profound impact on our lives. Together, we can build a network of support that not only helps us thrive, but also enriches the lives of those we connect with. Let's embrace our social nature and remember that we are never truly alone. Sixth mistake: not having a purpose. How's your day going if we take a moment to explore the significance of having a purpose in our lives? Picture us having a conversation about living with intention, particularly as we age. The Stoics, those ancient sages, teach us that a meaningful life is one that aligns with nature, reason, and virtue. As we face life's transitions, retirement, the loss of loved ones, or health changes, it can be easy to feel directionless. But let's think about this. What if we could discover new meaning by engaging in activities that bring us joy, by dedicating our time to causes we care about, or by embracing lifelong learning? By choosing to remain active and involved, we invite a deep sense of fulfillment into our lives. We live in accordance with our values, enriching not only our own lives but also inspiring those around us. Seventh mistake: failing to learn. Lenin taught us to learn until our last breath, and in this spirit, we gather today to explore the seventh mistake: failing to learn. Imagine for a moment that we are all travelers on a vast ocean. The waves of life are ever-changing, and the winds of time are unpredictable. To navigate this journey successfully, we must continuously adjust our sails and chart new courses. This is where the power of learning comes into play. The Stoics, wise as they were, understood that lifelong learning is not just a path to knowledge, but a cornerstone of a virtuous life. They believe that by keeping our minds open and curious, we cultivate resilience and agility. Picture a tree, deeply rooted yet flexible enough to sway with the wind. This is what learning does for us. It grounds us while allowing us to adapt to the shifting landscapes of our lives. We live in a world that never pauses. Technology evolves, cultures blend, and new challenges arise. In such a dynamic environment, the ability to learn and adapt is not just beneficial, it is essential. When we embrace learning, we equip ourselves with the tools to face the unknown with confidence. We become like skilled sailors, ready to harness the winds of change rather than be swept away by them. Learning is not confined to the pages of a book or the walls of a classroom. It is a mindset, a way of engaging with the world. Whether we are picking up a new skill, diving into a novel, or simply observing the world around us, every experience is an opportunity to learn. And with each lesson, we gain a sense of achievement that fuels our curiosity and wards off the stagnation of the mind. So let us be the seekers of knowledge, the explorers of ideas, and the architects of our own growth. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also inspire those around us to embark on their own paths of discovery. As we learn, we grow, and as we grow, we become the best versions of ourselves, ready to face whatever the future holds. Eighth mistake: losing mental flexibility. Another point that makes you truly resilient in the face of life's challenges is the ability to maintain mental flexibility. Picture us at the edge of a sprawling forest, where each tree symbolizes a belief or idea we've held onto over time. Some trees are robust and ancient, deeply rooted in our experiences, while others are young and pliable, swaying with the winds of new information and perspectives. As we journey through this forest, we encounter paths that are not always straightforward. Occasionally, we must navigate around fallen branches or unexpected obstacles. This journey mirrors our life experiences. If we remain inflexible, insisting on a single unchanging path, we risk becoming stuck, unable to progress. However, by embracing flexibility, considering new routes and perspectives, we can find our way through even the most challenging parts of the forest. Think of mental flexibility as a skill, akin to a muscle that requires regular exercise to remain strong. When we practice this skill, we develop a mindset that is adaptable and open. We begin to view challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. This mindset enables us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling existence. Ninth mistake: worrying too much about the future. Excessive worry about the future can rob us of enjoying the present moment. Imagine this. We're walking down a path in a beautiful forest. The sun filters through the trees, a gentle breeze touches our face, and there's the sound of birds singing in the distance. Yet, instead of feeling the peace of where we are, we're staring far ahead, imagining what might be lurking in the shadows at the end of the trail. We're missing everything: the beauty, the peace, the experience of now, because our mind is consumed by what might happen. When we worry excessively about the future, we're trying to control the uncontrollable. We can't predict everything that will happen tomorrow, and in truth, we don't need to. What we can control is how we respond to today, how present we are in this moment. Let's think of life like a ship on the sea. There will be storms, that's inevitable. But while we can't stop the storms from coming, we can steer our ship. We prepare, stay steady, and trust our ability to navigate whatever waves might come. This confidence in ourselves, in our ability to adapt, brings peace. By grounding ourselves in the present, by truly living in this moment, we reduce the stress and anxiety that future thinking brings. When we let go of the what-ifs, we open ourselves up to gratitude for what is. Right now, in this moment, we have everything we need. This mindset allows us to face life's uncertainties with calmness, knowing that whatever comes, we are capable of handling it. As we move forward, let's remind ourselves to take a breath, to feel the ground beneath us, to listen to the sounds around us. The future will come, but we don't have to live in it just yet. Right now, let's be present. 10th mistake, neglecting connection with nature. When we talk about connection, it's not only between people and people, but also people with nature. In today's fast-paced world, we often overlook one essential relationship: our bond with the natural world around us. Think about it. How often do we pause to listen to the wind rustling through the trees, or to watch the sun setting, casting that golden glow across the sky? It's easy to get caught up in the constant noise of our lives: work, responsibilities, deadlines. But what happens when we neglect that connection to nature? We lose something profound, something that can bring us back to ourselves. The Stoics believed that aligning ourselves with the rhythms of nature fosters a kind of inner peace that no modern convenience can provide. It's not just about stepping outside, it's about truly experiencing the world as it is. Have you ever noticed how the simple act of walking in a park, with nothing but the sound of your footsteps and the birds above, can calm your racing thoughts? That's not a coincidence. Nature has a way of grounding us, of reminding us to slow down. Stress, anxiety, and even burnout are rampant because we've disconnected. When we're constantly surrounded by artificial lights and screens, it's easy to forget that just outside our windows, there's a world that can offer us tranquility and clarity. Spending time in nature doesn't just lower our stress levels, it boosts our mood, enhances our creativity, and gives us perspective. It teaches us to breathe deeply, to notice small wonders, and to appreciate the present moment. This connection with nature isn't just a nice idea. It's a necessity. It's what brings balance to our lives, helping us to become more centered and resilient. When we neglect it, we neglect a vital part of our well-being. But when we take the time to reconnect, even in small ways, we find inspiration and renewal. We rediscover what it means to be alive, not just existing, but truly living. 11th mistake, neglecting spiritual growth. And finally, let's talk about the most crucial point, the 11th mistake, neglecting spiritual growth. Think about this. We often invest time in building our careers, nurturing relationships, and pursuing personal achievements. Yet, despite all our efforts, there can still be a sense of incompleteness. That missing element is frequently tied to our spiritual development. And by spiritual growth, we don't mean simply adhering to religious practices, but the nurturing of virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice. Imagine how life changes when wisdom shapes our decisions, courage helps us face our fears, and justice ensures that we treat others fairly. These virtues aren't just theoretical ideas, they guide how we live each day. They bring direction and clarity, helping us pursue lives filled with purpose. Spiritual growth is transformative. It's about growing into the most authentic version of ourselves. When we place emphasis on this kind of development, our actions start to align with our core values. What we gain from this alignment is a life full of deeper meaning. There's a profound peace that comes from knowing we're living in accordance with what we believe is right. This moral clarity grounds us, providing strength through life's uncertainties. The real mistake lies in overlooking this aspect of our journey. Without spiritual growth, we risk drifting, feeling unfulfilled despite outward success. We might find ourselves making decisions that don't reflect who we are at our core. But when we prioritize this growth, we begin to build a life that resonates with who we truly want to be. Spiritual growth helps us live with integrity. It's about making continuous progress toward personal excellence. It allows us to move through life, not just chasing goals, but doing so with purpose, leading us to true inner peace. This, ultimately, is what brings lasting fulfillment, both in the external world and, more importantly, within ourselves. Growing older is a natural part of life, but avoiding common mistakes can make your later years more fulfilling and enjoyable. By being mindful of these pitfalls, you can ensure a happier, healthier, and more purposeful life as you age. Remember, it's never too late to learn and make changes that benefit your future. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Share your stories or any additional advice in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable content like this. Stay wise, stay healthy.